I'm the owner of the Morgantown branch of Cartridges Galore. We specialize basically in the buy-sell trade of like old Nintendo, Atari, Sega Genesis, all the way up to the new Xbox One and PS4. Most of the inventory that you see in the store comes actually from the town. Our business model basically is that we try to compete with online prices so that people are more motivated to come into the store and buy the games off of a small business than to go online. We try and be pretty competitive. And as far as buying games, we pretty much look up what the bigger retailers pay for the games, and we will beat them, a couple dollars a game, 10, 20 bucks more on a system, and just to make sure that we're treating people right. And then we also sit on the other end, when we retail the games, we sell the games for a couple dollars below the other retailers, and systems as well. Like you can save 10, 20 bucks. So you kind of get more on both ends, and we've developed a pretty good following. We opened, and pretty much the city, Morgantown, you guys were amazing. You came in and welcomed us with open arms, and it's been really, really well received, yes. When I was a kid, I asked for a Super Nintendo, probably about the age of 7. I'm 32 now, so, getting up there is, despite my young looks, but as a joke. Basically, I asked for a Super Nintendo for Christmas one year, and my mom and dad didn't have a lot of money, so the Nintendo was on sale because it was like the older system, and they picked me up a Nintendo for Christmas, and I unwrapped it at Christmas, was just as happy to get that. If anything, I was glad to get that because I think you should just start off with the 8-bit games. Basically, I think that, especially in our generation, that the retro games is just part of like our childhood and the nostalgia behind it. My business partners, they've always loved pinball and arcades, machines and things like that. That was their idea. I can't take credit for that, but they thought, hey, since they opened the first Cartridges Galore in Cumberland, there's always been like arcades and things. So not only do you get to come in and look at stuff and purchase things that you've either, a lot of people's mom, I hear it all the time, oh, my mom sold these in a yard sale for like a penny, now they're worth 20, 30 bucks, and the people like can come in and re-get it, but at the same time they can come in and it breaks up the buying experience because a lot of stores just offer like a retail where you can come in here and basically play a couple games too. On our super kiosk for Super Nintendo, we change the cartridges out, and it seems to help sell like the games a little better. So this is Andy. He's the store manager of Morgantown. He's the face that probably most people recognize locally. So if you haven't ever stopped in yet and you have games laying around collecting dust, bring them by. We'll pay you fair for them. It's a total plug, but it's the truth. It is. And our other gentleman is Andrew, and he came on board around like I think November, December. And he's an avid gamer as well. Like everybody that works here just loves video games. So he actually does some blog things too, or podcasts on games as well. I'm getting to know him still. He's a new hire, but he's a good dude. This is my bro. So, yeah. You could come in on any given day, and it wouldn't surprise me if there's like some practical joke being played while we're taking care of the customers. I've been doused with water before behind the counter. You just never know what to expect here. Or the other excitement, you never know what's going to come in the door. People can bring in like just truckloads of stuff, and you come in and to sell to us, and we just go through it, and we're like, wow, I haven't seen this in 20 years. So yeah, there's dual side to it. We're located 40 High Street in the Little Caesars Plaza, next to the post office. Pretty convenient location. We're open Monday through Saturday, 12 to 7 p.m. Closed on Sunday, and our business is we buy, sell, and trade video games. If you have anything like laying around collecting dust, bring it in. We specialize and we pride ourselves in paying really fair in cash or store credit. We never run out of cash, so no collection too big or small. Come in and then also browse our selection and see what we have. And there could be something that you haven't played since you were a child that you can come in and buy for as low as a couple dollars, $1 or $2.